Welcome once again to this channel, and in this short video practice, we are going to tap on the emotion of being hurt. Before that, let me give you a little of my introduction. My name is Bhavna Patel. I'm a success accountability coach and an inner well-being practitioner. I'm also the founder of the Holistic Success Hub and author of the book Bouncing Spring. It's right away. If you know little more about the book, I would be giving the details in the description. It is uh, a memoir, which is part of my life story. And more than the life story, it is more about how personal development can make a huge difference in a person's life. Okay, so let's come back to the discussion, the emotion that we are discussing today about being hurt. When I usually ask my students, uh, are you being hurt or do you feel hurt by someone? The general answer that I get is yes, of course, Bhavna, but I don't pay much attention to it. That doesn't affect me. I'm okay with them. However, deep down, when I help them process this emotion, they then feel the difference that how actually it was so heavy, it was impacting their lives in multiple ways. And now they feel they have released something. They feel light, they feel the energy back, and they feel more confident as well. So, if you are having that a lot of like emotion of hurt right now or not, I invite you to take this short practice, because sometimes when we get hurt, we don't express, either we are not able to, or even if we want, the other person is not in a space of willing to listen to what we have to say. And the condition says, the friends would or the family members would say, oh, let it be, jane do, koi nahi. And then we, because we have not expressed it, we suppress it. Okay? And even anytime we see the person, or we see the place or a situation or something that will remind us of the specific person, it could be an old friend or a family member or a business colleague, business partner, or maybe anyone it could be, then that whole memory triggers. And do you know what happens because of that? Because we feel that other person has either not acknowledged us, not appreciated us, not valued us, not loved us, not understood us, we feel little less about ourselves. Why it happened, why with me, how much did I do for the other person? Those are the things that keep running in our minds. If not always, then at least when we are reminded of that person. And what happens because of that? Generally, it is seen that if I am someone who's going through this, I will probably lose on my self expression. If otherwise I would be, welcoming life like this, now, like a broad arms open, now I would feel that because someone is not understanding me, because someone is not loving me, I should not express. And this not only to the same person, but with every other people around, I start expressing less. I start smiling less. Or my smile from like this, it is like, okay. So that is what the effect is. But we are somehow tuned to let it be. ऐसा ही होता है. Life like is like this. Is what we listen, we tell ourselves, and the life goes on, which is not very fulfilled life, which is not very expressed life. Okay? So let's tap today and release that to claim back our joy, our happiness, and being that fulfilled being person that who we are. So let's start tapping. And before that, quickly find yourself a comfortable, a safe space where you can focus completely on this, not to listen at only, but to tap along, but to say that little loudly along with me. So close your eyes and try and remember the event, the situation, the person who you still feel has hurt you. And on a scale of 1 to 10, how much is the intensity of the hurt that you're feeling right now? Where 10 is the maximum hurt that you feel, and 1 is very little, hurt or you're kind of really okay with it's not actually affecting you. This step is important. It is not to feel, it is to feel the hurt again so that we can release it completely. Because it says what we can feel, we can heal. Okay. So I'm sure you have done that. And if you can put that intensity in the comments box, it would be very, very useful. So let's take a deep breath in, release, and let's begin. Let's start from the karate chop. Even though I feel hurt, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I feel that someone has misunderstood me, not appreciated me, not acknowledged me, even used me, still I choose to honor and respect myself. Even though I feel that deep hurt within me, that I cannot express to anyone, that is so old, but still when I think of it, it makes me feel little less about myself. Still, I choose to take the responsibility of my life and responsibility of everything that happens in my life. And I also choose to love and respect, honor and accept myself exactly the way I am. That's beautiful. Now, from the eyebrow point, this feeling of hurt that is either recent or long time backstory. But every time I remember this, I don't feel good about myself. And in that specific relation, that it is either in friendship, in colleagues, in business associates, I feel a little less of confidence in these relationships. This feeling of hurt, it makes me feel so heavy and disconnected, not only with that person, but even myself. This feeling of being hurt, I sometimes question why that person did this to me, with me. This feeling of being hurt, it is so disturbing. It deprives me of expressing myself in so many other ways. This feeling of being hurt, actually, it's so disturbing. It brings me anger. It brings me sadness. It brings me not feeling so good about myself. Now, let's quickly take a deep breath in and release. Release through your mouth. Let's do one more time. Take a deep breath in and release through your mouth and feel that whatever the emotion of hurt is leaving your body. Let's continue. This feeling of hurt has till now made me feel so heavy. But whatever I have felt, whatever less I have felt about myself, I have questioned myself that should I change my behavior or should I change myself? Should I be less supportive? Or now should I help only selective people or don't be so friendly? This emotion of being hurt makes me wonder what I did wrong. Why me? Don't I even deserve to be spoken about? Or do I deserve this treatment? I have wasted so much of time, energy, and my love for this feeling of being hurt. But now I'm deciding I will no longer give my energy and my focus to this feeling. I now choose to release it because even keeping this feeling has not changed anything. I now choose to release this feeling of being hurt from all my body parts. I now choose to release this feeling of hurt emotionally and mentally. Wherever it is stuck in my body, I'm now willing to release it. I'm ready to release it completely and absolutely. And I now choose to raise my vibration. I now choose the vibrations of love, joy, and gratitude. I now choose to return to my original feelings and being of happy, energetic, and joyful. When I feel hurt, what I'm also doing is I'm lowering my vibration, and only then I can feel hurt because hurt is such a heavy emotion. But when I reduce my vibration to feel the heavy emotion of hurt, I get away from the original being that I am and also go away from my goals. Because all my goals, whether it is in relationships, in my health, in my career, in my life, in the area of money, they are all at such a high vibration. And the goals that I've decided for this year, I'm taking so well actions. I'm doing everything to achieve those goals. And inside of that, I raise my vibration so that I can achieve my goals faster. And every time I feel these emotions of hurt or anger on someone or being victim, when I say, why me? Why did they do to me? What I'm also doing is I lower my frequency, which is definitely not helping me. No way I can afford this. And I don't want to entertain this any longer. So I choose the emotion of love, joy, gratitude, happiness, and bliss. I now set the other person free, and I now set myself free, having learned my lesson. And I now choose to feel very, very confident. I now choose to express myself, and I now choose to accept myself in body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath in and release through your mouth. Release it like you're blowing something out of your mouth. And imagine then something like some black smoke or vapors are actually flowing out of your mouth. Let's do one more time, the final time. Let's take a deep breath in, hold, and release. Now take a moment more. Close your eyes and feel how do you feel right now. The energy that you have created of being happy, joyful, confident. Feel the energy in your body of being happy, being loving, being joyful, being confident person that you are. Let's take one more moment to express gratitude to the higher power. Dear God, dear universe, dear higher power, thank you so much for this wonderful awareness. Thank you so much for the new possibilities that I want to live my life from. And thank you so much for helping me release everything that is no longer serving me and bringing me back to my original vibrations of love, joy, happiness, gratitude, and confidence. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, as you feel ready, slowly and gently open your eyes. And now tell me, what was the intensity before and what was the intensity now? So, do you remember which emotion did we tap for? Well, many of the times, students even forget which emotion they were they tapping for, and that's okay. If you remember, you can. That's the reason I had asked you to put in the chat what is the intensity. From there, you will get what was the emotion also, and I want you to type once again in the chat box in the comments. What is the intensity now? Has it reduced? Is it the same, or has it increased? Well, whichever it is fine. And if you wish to bring it down to one, then my request to you is do this practice just one or two more times, and you will find the difference for sure. And if you want to discuss anything more about this, please put that questions in the comments. I will do my best to answer them. Of course, if you have any other topics that you want me to create video for tapping and releasing those emotions, let me know, and I will do so. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, I really want you to subscribe and also share this video with someone who really think will need it. And it will be a multi beneficial thing. It would help you, your friend, the person you are sending it to, and it would help me to reach out to more and more people. My intention for this year is to reach out to 50,000 people and serve them with the magic of EFT. And if you wish to join me in the upcoming masterclass, Heal and Succeed, where we will be discussing a little more about EFT and how we can use EFT for our health, relationship, career, finance, personal development, and many more things in life to accelerate achieving our goals, then the link of the registration page I would be providing in the description. And I want you to join me. I would love to see you online and discuss more things with you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today and see you once again. Bye. Thank you.